Don't start. I will queue with 5 accounts and run you down. I'd like to see you try. If there's one person who runs it down in my games, it's me. Okay? Not gonna have any of this. Oh, yo! Azzapp! Thanks to the raid, dude. How you doing? For those of you who don't know, Azzapp is I believe a Challenger Vel'Koz god or something like that. Or maybe he's not Challenger because Vel'Koz is weak and needs big buffs. I'm not sure. But, hey dude, hope you're doing well. How's Vel'Koz feeling right now? I feel like, and this is just me, doesn't mean it would change, I feel like Vel'Koz might be a little weak. I feel like he could use a buffy buff myself. But, he's got a decent win rate and support, so it's hard to just straight buff him. Maybe more wave clear. Maybe more damage. Maybe plus 800 base health. You say you have low impact. How much impact do you think you'd have if you had plus 800 base health? Just wondering. You think you'd have more impact? Just give him a Warmog at level 1. So that's actually, it's funny. So way back in the day, this is just a random story. Way back in the day, we released Jinx, right? And this is just a story about base health. So, not base health, but base stats. So we released Jinx way back in the day, and I'm going to go find you her first patch. She had a very first patch she was nerfed. Because, you know, whenever I make a champion, it just has to be OP. Yeah. But her very first patch she was nerfed. And the big nerf we did was this one. This nerf was something. But this nerf right here. Maximum bonus attack speed on Pow Pow went from 50% to 30% at level 1. And you might think, like, why does that nerf matter? Well, it mattered a lot because when Jinx came out, she could go to all lanes. She was a top laner, she was a mid laner, and a bot laner. She could lane everywhere. And the reason she could lane everywhere is that at level 1, she had 50% attack speed permanently and could just use that to walk at you and stat check you and win all the fights. And so, despite the fact that she's Jinx, and she, even back then, had a lot of weaknesses and stuff like that, if you give a character enough base health, you can just, not base health, but base stats, they'll just win. They'll just win against everybody. They could be the most boring character who just stands there and looks at you funny. With enough base stats, they can win. Now, that said, League of Legends is an interesting game. Let's say I made Vel'Koz invincible. Let's say I made Vel'Koz invincible so that Azzapp could get Giga Challenger, right? You might think, oh, 100% win rate, here I come, right? Fun fact, there was once a patch where Karthus was bugged to be literally invulnerable. You could not kill the champion. Still only had like an 85% win rate. It is possible in League of Legends to lose the game when you have a literally unkillable character on your team. Which is fun to think about.